Okay, guys, we are going to get into the warm-up. What I want to do, again, we did yesterday. It's such a good overall body warm-up. We're going to do walkouts. So do a side view. We're going to do 10 of those. Actually, I'm going to time you guys for a good minute on each one, okay? So start doing walkouts and begin. Just watch Deb for demonstration. Good. We're trying to give you the mirror angle today. Let us know if you like that, so you guys kind of get two views on Deb and her form. But as you walk out, you don't want to walk out too far. You want to keep your hands under your shoulders. Engage your core. Okay, we're halfway in. This is also stretching the hamstrings, so when you reach down, really try to reach all the way down and stretch out those hamstrings. Looking good.
And I add a little stretch to open up through the shoulders and the front line of the body.
Nice job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We now got that hip flexor stretch. Also included could be that chest stretch. So we're going to hold that full plank. You guys love this one in class, I know, and begin. And really give it a little bit of time to stretch that hip flexor. When you bring your foot forward, sorry, what?
Should I open or something?
You can definitely open like that with that chest as well. So when you step, you're trying to step really close to your hand, flat foot, and feel that hip flexor, which is right here, which bends our hip. If we're sitting all day long, this is a great stretch. We're halfway in. Kind of give it a little bit of a stretch there. Gotta get those grunts in, 10 seconds. So you guys are all on mute. Remember, if you have a question, you can unmute yourself at the bottom toolbar and ask questions. Okay, our next warm-up is going to be on your back, hamstring kicks with a leg over. So you're going to be flat, your hands are going to be at a T, your palms are facing down, you're kicking straight up to feel that hamstring, and then touching that foot on the other side. Ten people. Okay, good. We got 10 people on the call, guys. Very good, very good. This is good for the hips and the hamstrings. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And really, when you're kicking that leg up a little bit faster, just a little bit faster, to really feel that hamstring pull. Okay, so we can warm those hamstrings up. Last thing we want to do is hurt our hamstrings. Good job, good job. And okay, now we're going to do shoulder rotations, our last warm-up exercise to get that chest and shoulder warmed up. So put it on your spine, put your hand on your spine, bring your elbow all the way down, bring it all the way back up, and you're going to look in that direction. So stay on one side, guys. Stay on one side. You're going to get about 40 seconds each side. All right, looking good, looking good. Drive that elbow all the way up. Really try to reach. Okay, switch sides. And begin. Looking good. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Look in that direction. That's the biggest thing. That's going to help you twist. Nice. Another one. Good, good. 5, 4, 3, and okay, we're going to get into the workout. We got a first little core workout going right here. So you're going to stay on your back, or actually on the floor. Did you call that first one knee in? Oh, yes, on the knee ins. Okay, on your back. Okay, watch Deb here and begin. Little core. You're going to reach your arms over your head, come back in. Now, if you have a lower back issue, don't let your legs go all the way out, obviously. So you would stop right at my hand, come right back in. If you want to challenge it, you bring your legs a little farther out. Don't let it touch the ground. Don't let your legs touch the ground, I'm trying to say.
Kind of, you're challenging yourself. You need to press your lower belly down.
Okay, well, you can totally chime in too sometimes. 10 more seconds.
When you extend your legs fully, make sure to engage your lower core to flatten your lower back all the way to the ground, so not even an ant could crawl under you.
An ant, nice, okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay.
And weight, please.
Let's see here.
If you have a hand weight and want to add a little more challenge to this exercise, you can take a hand weight or
So on your back again, guys.
something else of weight and just push the weight up towards your toes. Lower down on the inhale, exhale, press it up. Inhale, lower.
Good. Make sure that lower back is nice and flat.
Is this a side view or am I not even side now?
No, that's perfect. It's a good view. Good view. Keep on going. We got 20 seconds. We're going to make those abs sore tomorrow so you guys remember us. If you looked at the schedule, I think we're getting close on getting a good, solid schedule going.
I will be teaching yoga tomorrow at 10 a.m. if you'd like to join in.
Yoga tomorrow at 10 a.m., guys. We'll send out that link later this afternoon. And our next exercise is the full plank. Stay on the floor. You got a full plank with some touches. So you got a couple options. You can take.
We're gonna do the weights.
You can do the weights.
So if you have a weight, you can just place it right next to your palm. And then make sure to try to stabilize and not shift your weight from leg to leg. And the way you stabilize is by engaging your core. Take one hand, reach that weight, pull it over to the other side, return to a plank. If you don't have a weight, no big deal. Take that hand, pretend like you have a weight, tap the ground, and then return your hand to where it was. So you'll notice that this works your core with a weight or without a weight, especially after those 2 core rounds that we just did. Making sure to breathe. And you exhale where the work is being done. So exhale when you move that weight.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to repeat that round again. Little 3-rounder. Okay, on your back. Get a little breather. I know your abs are probably feeling it. Okay, here we go, and begin. Knees in, right back out. If you have a lower back concern, again, do not let those feet come all the way out. We would stop right here. I know you guys are on the floor. You maybe can't see me. Just do little, pushing that lower back into the floor is going to protect that lower back. 15 seconds. Good job, Deb. Awesome. Awesome job. Give me 5, 4. Okay, here we go. Legs all the way up, as straight as you can make those legs.
And again, you don't need a weight here. It's still an excellent workout without the weight. And you guys are already feeling your core, because I am.
You're going to breathe out when you press your hands up. Breathe out. Yes, exactly. Great. Looking good, guys. Legs are straight, pressing up, pushing that lower back into the floor. Keep those legs up. If you want it a little bit easier, you could bend your knees. 10.
Can you grab me those 12s, please?
Mm-hmm. Okay, and switch. Over there. Both of them or one?
This side.
Okay, we're back into the full plank with a free weight if you have a free weight, or you can some kind of a weighted.
Or you can just tap the ground if you have no weight. You could also fill up a gallon of water, and that's 8.33 pounds, which is what I'm using, an 8-pound weight. And then you'll have your water close by.
There you go. 20 seconds. Good. 10. Shoulders are over the hands. Engage your quads, your glutes, pulling your belly button. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, gonna get a little water break here. We're gonna transition to a new round.
If you'd like to do a quick stretch, I find a little mini cobra helps.
All right. Round 1 is done. Round 2 is up. Okay, we got squats. Whoops. With a shoulder press. Squats with a shoulder press. If you have a shoulder issue, we're going to do side raises. So grab a band or free weights. So your bands, we're going to do a squat, come down, and then a press. Squat, and then a press. Again, if you have a shoulder concern or an issue, side raises with that squat. Okay, here we go, and begin. Good, good. Okay, little perfect. You can add a little bicep as well with that shoulder press. If you just want to keep your hands at your shoulders, that will work as well. Let me try to give you guys a side view. I can go to here. I'm going to do the side raises. Nice deep squat. Focus on the weight is on the heel of the foot. Come right back up. Do not let those knees go way over the toes. Really sit back in that squat. One of the most functional exercises that we can do. Give me 5, 4, 3, and switch. Okay. We're going to do some rear flies. Another 8 or some 8s. So we can do weights or the band. A couple ways to do the band. Again, step on it. You're going to do a little bent over. But when you're bent, you got to make sure that lower back is nice and arched. The same muscle group would still be that pull apart. Okay, where you grab it, pull it apart. And we're going to start, begin. So if you got free weights, this is a great way to do it. Again, the bands. You got to make sure this curvature, this lower back is nice and arched. Great form. If you feel a little ache in your lower back, you're probably not doing it correctly. So make sure you readjust and just push your chest out, shoulders back, and your glutes back. And that should help a little bit. 10 seconds. Okay, give me 5, 4, 3, and switch. Okay, next exercise. We always want to get some chest in. We can do this a couple ways. So why don't we show you how we could do it. So a push-up, everyone knows a push-up, but let's do, if you had free weights, you could do this on your back. So let's just show that first. The free weights.
Bridge lift.
A bridge lift with some free weights. And I know you not all have free weights. So there's a couple ways to do chest with a band, but you're going to need some kind of attachment. Okay, and begin. So that's a fly. You can do a press as well. Yep, there you go, all the way up, all the way up. Again, if you had a jug of water.
2 jugs.
We go to Home Depot, get some sand, put it in that jug, a lot more heavy. Say I had something to wrap it around, guys. Here's our table. We could also do a chest press with the attachment. Everybody has a kitchen table. Now, unfortunately, it may not be in front of the camera, but I guarantee you can find somewhere to wrap this band around something stable. So if you don't have any of this, push-ups would be the next option. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, Dad. Great form. We're now going to go back into the squats with a shoulder press or a side shoulder raise. Okay? Everybody set? Breathe and begin.
So again, you can add the biceps if you'd like to make this include more muscle groups. Or if you'd like to keep the weights on your shoulders, you inhale, lower down, weight in the heels, exhale, press up. Use your core to guide your body up. Notice your core engage when you squat down. Engage it. Keep contracting as you press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press.
10 more seconds. Awesome. Good, good. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, and switch. Okay. Next exercise. The rear flies. Okay. Get set and begin. Again, if you don't have the free weights, do a little pull apart, step touch, or you can do a jumping jack. Keep your wrists nice and straight. I see it a lot where our wrists are bent. Keep your wrists nice and straight. Again, your lower back is nice and arched. Glutes are pushed back. Shoulders, scapula, squeeze together. 20 seconds. Ten. Good job, Deb. Good job. Breathe. 5, 4. All right, we got one more. We got those push-ups or chest presses or the chest press with the band. Okay, here we go. We'll get you guys set. And begin. And I'm going to wrap my band around a table. I go underneath my arms so I don't rub my arms and pull all my hair out. Make sure the timer's going. Knees are bent slightly. On Deb's position, her hips are all the way up. Not only is this working the chest, it's working the glutes. Good job, good job. And guys, I just got a word that I can get resistance bands. I have a supplier that I've been working with, and I just contacted them, and they got bands. If you do not have bands, I can ship them to you, or you can stop by the gym next week when I'm there, but I know some people don't want to do that, so let me know. We can ship those out. I'll give you a quote on how many bands, and if you need a door anchor. Okay, let's switch. We got one more to go, or was that it?
That was 2 rounds.
That was it. Okay, we got another round. Get a little water break. A little water break. We got 2 more rounds to go, guys. Okay. Get a little stretch maybe, a little chest, shoulder stretch. Recover. Get that water in. So let me just briefly go over this next round. We're going to do side lunges, tricep kickbacks, and a deadlift. Okay. I want to make sure you guys are doing the deadlift correctly. I know in class I've been really focusing on perfect form, so we'll show you how to do that. First, we're going to get into a side lunge position. If you want to bump up the exercise, you would grab free weights. Deb is going to demonstrate what you would do with those free weights. Okay, hopefully you're all ready. And begin. So we'll stick with one side, okay? We'll stick with one side for that side lunge.
If you'd like to, you can add biceps at the top.
You sure can.
If you'd like to take it to the next level, you can bring your left knee up to hip height. And of course, it would be in a fluid motion.
So when you're doing that step, guys, make sure your glutes go right behind you, and this knee is not way over that foot. That may not make sense, but that's okay. You understand. Okay, let's switch sides, switch sides. Move over that way. Okay, good. And you could just be stationary here. Just go right there. Go one side. The whole goal, guys, is pushing the glutes behind you. I'm not too focused on how deep you can go on this one because I know this can be a little challenging. This is going to work your inner thigh as well as your quads and hamstrings and glutes. This is a good one. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we got kickbacks. So let me show you what I'm going to do. We're going to do free weights and bands. Oh, no, you're going to, yeah. So if you had the band, you're going to be in that big stance. Go right back up with the kickback. Okay, Deb's going to show you with those free weights. And begin. So one leg is forward, slightly bent in that knee. Elbows are up. A little higher with those elbows. Right, yeah, right there. Full extension. You can see Deb's triceps kicking out here. All right. And again, if you want to look at, so you can grab, I like to grab before the handles. It just gives me a better grip. Keeping those elbows up. Now, if you had an attachment, you could also do some tricep press downs or wrap it around again As I'm moving the table, of course the table's gonna move.
Halfway.
No, we're actually done. So next time we'll switch legs.
Okay.
Okay? Now the deadlift. A couple different ways to do the deadlift. With free weights or the band. Take your breath back. Grab your free weights. What you would do with the band. Again, watch my form come right back down, come right back up. All the way up. Go nice and slow. Keep that lower back. Remember, in the deadlift, you want to ground your feet. What I mean by that is when your feet are in the floor, right? Make a crack in that floor. You pushing your feet through the floor is going to engage your whole legs. Your elbows are tight to the side. Come right back up. Great. Awesome. Let me show you the band form again. Okay, you're right there, nice and tight, nice and slow. Come right back up. You should feel that stretch and resistance in your hamstring. Great exercise.
Again, you can do this with water bottles, or you could just skip the weights.
Okay, give me 5, 4, 3, and we're going to repeat that round again. We got side lunges. Side lunges. Okay, you guys ready? And begin. So again, watch closely. Say you're in this big stance and you don't want to move. Just stay on one side, but really push. This leg stays straight, and you're pushing behind. Side view. This knee does not go over that toe. Go to your range of motion. I know these are a little challenging for some of you because of tightness and inflexibility, but that's what we're working on. Some flexibility, some strength, some inner thigh work. Switch sides. Good. And begin. Looks like there's no questions so far. You guys are doing great. We're hoping this relieves some of that stress we're all feeling, confined into our homes. Good job, guys. Good job. We got about 10 more seconds. And switch. Tricep kickbacks. Tricep kickbacks. Free weights or the bands. Okay. And begin. So whatever leg was forward last time, you may want to switch that leg.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to grab the handles this time. Come all the way up. Really get in that. So what I like to do, because that resistance wasn't hard enough for me, so that's why I'm grabbing before the handles a little more resistance. The bands are very easy to use and effective because you can do different resistances even with one band. Breathe in, looking good. Awesome triceps. Good, great.
Yeah, I work out.
Okay, deadlifts are next. We're going to finish this round in the deadlift. We got one more round and we got stretch. Looks like we're right on time. Okay, deadlift. Get your bands, get your free weights. If you have a lower back concern, shorter range of motion, okay? If you feel any pain in any of these, Do not do it and contact me at a later time and we'll tweak out your form.
Start the clock.
Okay, begin. Yeah.
Your chest is lifted, your heart is lifted, a slight bend in the knees. Keep the weights close to the legs. Also with your chest lifted, your shoulders are kind of retracted, so you're going to feel your shoulder blades coming towards each other, which is perfect form.
We got 10 seconds, guys. Okay, we are good on that deadlift. Get a little water break. We got a new round coming up. Okay, our new round is going to be ice skaters, a little cardio, squat with a bicep, and your favorite exercise is the beast. I know you guys love the beast. If you don't know what the beast is, follow along. But the first one we're going to do is ice skaters. Just a little bit of cardio. And begin.
So shifting weight completely into the left leg, the right leg stays lifted. So you will feel this working through the sides of the legs, through the glutes. Helping with balance as you transition weight from right foot to left foot, and then stabilize on that standing leg. We tested Devin inside, so he keeps calling daddy.
5, 4, 3. Okay, guys, good cardio. Squat with a bicep. You want to get those legs. So let me show you with the band. You got bands or free weights. Okay, we got that squat and then a bicep. Remember, don't let those hands or elbows come forward. Right here and right there. Okay, begin. Be right back.
So weight shifts into the heels. When you sit down in your deep squat, you should be able to lift your toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale when the work is being done. Inhale when you squat down. Exhale when you squeeze those biceps up and stand.
Whoa.
Let your breath help to guide your body's movement. Think about your exhales as power breaths.
10, 9. Okay, we got beast. Some more core, and we're going to finish this up with a beast. Beast mode. You're in a tabletop. On toes and hands, your knees are just hovering over the floor. And begin.
So you walk your right hand forward and your left knee goes towards your left arm.
That's an extra.
Back. Oh.
If you can't do that, just hold the beast.
Well, holding your beast.
Or the walking beast.
Or the walking beast.
If you got a bigger area, you can do a full walk. 3 or 4 times forward, 3 or 4 times back. You want to work in sync where your right arm and left leg are moving at the same time. Left arm and right leg, vice versa. Good job, Deb. You're kicking butt. You're kicking butt. 5,
beast.
4, 3, 2. Nice job, guys. We got one more round of this. Okay, we're going to go to little stretch break, That's fine. Get those shoulders Feeling good? Take your hands behind your head, pull your elbows back. I know your shoulders are all being worked in that beast. One more, 3 more exercises. We got stretch, guys. You guys did a great job. You guys all stood strong the time here. Okay, ice skaters. And begin. Everybody can do ice skaters, right? Get that cardio. I see you guys all ice skating over there. I like it. If you haven't been to Wisconsin, this is what we do all winter.
The wider you skate your stance, the more you're going to work on those glutes to stabilize when you come to stillness. You'll feel it, just play with it.
And I know what you guys are thinking. Deb doesn't even need me anymore, so I'm just going to let her do this whole thing. She's so awesome. She's doing such a great job. I know you guys want her probably to be at the studio. Once Devin gets working for us, then we'll get the whole family there.
Maybe we'll just keep it online.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, squat biceps, right? Yep, squat with the bicep. Okay, here we go, and begin. Again, if you want demonstration with the resistance bands, and then a bicep. Good. Looking good. We're halfway in. Nice job, Deb. Nice job. Good squat. I want her thigh to become parallel. Boom, right there. 10 more seconds. Okay, we got one more beast. One more beast and we are done. What time we got? Perfect timing. Oh, I love it. Okay. Get on the ground for that beast. Here we go, guys. And begin. Finish it up with one of the hardest ones. Yes. I know what you're thinking too. You want Deb to train me pretty soon. I know what you guys are thinking. I'm glad you guys are on mute. I can't hear all your comments.
I've been trying to train him for 5 years.
What? 20 seconds, or I mean 2 minutes. Here we go. Nice job, guys. 10 more seconds. Push it, push it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we are done. We're going to now do some stretch and catch our breath. Get a little water break here, recover. You want to do downward dog, great stretch for those hamstrings. And calves. You want to just take them through a stretch?
Sure.
Okay. I'll let Deb take over for the stretch.
So standing with feet about hip distance apart. Inhale your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Look up and stretch up. Actually feel your armpits stretch up as your shoulders move closer to the ceiling. And then lower those shoulders down away from the ears. Then find an exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms. Feel that stretch through the front of the shoulders, through the chest. Inhale, arms reach high, lengthen. Exhale, hands to your heart, forward fold. Let your head be heavy. I'll do a side view. I think Kevin said that looks better. And then from here, you'll bend into the knees to protect the lower back, straighten the spine, and then come up to standing. Find another inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, baby back bend. Shift those hips forward, engage through your core. Inhale, arms reach high. We're going to do a tricep stretch here. So take your right hand, touch between the shoulder blades. Use your left hand to pull your right elbow up and back. So feeling where we were working when we were doing our tricep kickbacks. Breathe. So welcome fresh breath into your body. Deep inhalation, nourishing your body, feeling all that oxygen flow through your blood, feeding your muscles. Gently release. Inhale, both arms high. We're going to lower arms down for a second. Interlace your hands behind your back. If you can, let your palms touch. That might be enough of a stretch through the front of the shoulders right now. If you'd like to and are able to, and if there's no discomfort, then you can straighten your arms, pulling those shoulders down and back. And then from here, you can pull your hands a little bit away from the tailbone. Breathe. And gently release the clasp of your arms. Inhale, both arms high. Bend at the left elbow this time, touching in between the shoulder blades. Use your right hand. Grab that left elbow up and back, side view. Gently release, and then here we'll take your feet wider than hip distance apart, but parallel your feet to each other. And then just go ahead and bend your left knee. We're going to come down and frame the left foot. You're going to feel this stretching into the inside of the right thigh. And then also you'll just feel this in your left hip. Left knee is above left ankle. And then come back up through standing and bending the right knee, framing your right foot with your hand, stretching into the inside of the left thigh. So the adductors. And then straightening that right leg, and then just a forward fold. So when you fold, your back is straight. Feel like your heart is leading as you fold. And then you can place your fingertips on the ground, and then allow your forehead to come towards the earth. Whatever that looks like for you is fine. It could be that your torso is parallel to the ground. You'll still feel this stretch through the backs of the legs, through the insides of the thighs as well. A little bit of a moving stretch. Just bend that left knee just a little bit, right leg straight. Straighten the left leg, bend that right knee. So here shifting back and forth just a couple of times. Notice that my back is flat when I do this because my heart is lifted. And then returning here to center. From here, can you walk heel toe your feet in? You might have to lift up onto the fingertips. Walk the heel toes in so your feet are underneath your hips. Hang your torso. Ragdoll. Cross your hands to rest in opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy so the top of your head reaches towards the earth. Notice the back of your neck release and lengthen. And then just hang, but push your feet into the ground. So press away from the earth with the bottom of your feet so you can actually feel your hamstrings, the backs of your legs stretching more. And then your torso just hangs. Here you can find a gentle sway left and right. Kevin's telling me to end this, so bend your knees, take your hands to your hips to protect your back.
And you guys are like, no!
Come up to standing, inhale, arms reach high. Let's find one more baby back bend. Reach your arms up high, and thank you so much. Please join me for yoga tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Here, let's unmute you all. Any comments? So tomorrow, 10 a.m., we're going to have a yoga. Deb's going to do yoga. What kind of yoga?
It's going to be a yoga flow class. I am extremely descriptive when I teach yoga, so I will make sure that you guys are verbally cued, and then you'll have visual cues. I'm not going to be able to check the images, though, to check your form, but maybe Kevin can come out here and help.
I should do some yoga as well, right, guys?
Yeah, join in.
I will. I will do my best because I need it. I need it.
He
Thanks,
used to
you
do
guys.
yoga.
Twice. No.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed
Thanks
it.
so much.
Great job.